hate that shit too. We gotta make this one go. Oh shit, we on here.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Smooth Cat with Colossal Boxing Talk, and today we're here to redo the Golovkin versus Murray pre-fight show because the first one was I experienced technical difficulties, so me and Colossal Boxing Talk apologize for that. But first and foremost, I'm gonna let Big Cool take the floor.
Well, he just introduced me. Well, let's be cool. Bama boy, and I'm gonna pass it up to my bro, JG.
What up, y'all? It's your boy JG. Chilling, you know what I'm saying? Ready to talk some good old boxing, colossal boxing talk style, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I'm gonna let Big Cool start it off.
Well, we seem to have lost Move Cat, but I guess
Damn,
we're
again.
sorry about that, people. But I guess we'll start talking about a fight that was recently, I guess, made or most likely to happen April 24th, if I'm not mistaken. And that's WBC super middleweight champion Anthony Durrell taking on Badu Jack, promoted by none other than Floyd Mayweather. This is a big step up for Badu Jack. And what do you think about this fight, JG?
Honestly, man, look, my first reaction is, damn, that dude Floyd be getting his dude some opportunities. I don't know how he be doing it, but I mean, and it's not like Badu Jack isn't. I guess he is the top 10 rank. What is this for the WBO title?
WBC.
WBC title. He is the 10th rank, but I'm just like, damn, Floyd keep getting these guys, these title shots. And, I mean, to me, I think that Durrell is definitely the favorite guy, probably wins by, I'm not going to say a stoppage. I'll say unanimous decision, even though Badu Jack did get stopped not too long ago. I got Durrell probably with him, and then they're gonna bring up the Groves negotiations for the winner.
Well, I think I disagree with you on how the outcome of this fight. I do not believe in Badu Jack's chin at all. He did get knocked out early. I think it was against the guy that Anthony brother Andre Durrell fought in his last fight,
Derek Edwards.
Derek Edwards. Whether he was caught cold or not, it was some truth that chin is not as good as it, whatever he might have thought it was, or whoever his fans thought it was. And Durrell is the bigger puncher in this fight. He's the bigger puncher out of him and Andre. He also can box. He also possesses speed. I would like to see him set up his punches more and not always look to get in a dog fight, because he got a lot of dog in him. But he's the overall better fighter, night and day difference in talent. And I expect him to knock out Badu Jack. Shit, it'd be lucky to go 6 rounds, in my opinion. I just think that he's that much better than Badu Jack, and I think he gets the stoppage win before 6.
You know what I'll say with that? Honestly, like you say, Darrell is like light years better than Badu Jack could dream to be, and it's not to necessarily disrespect Badu Jack. It's just being honest.
Mm.
And with that being said, it's this is one of those fights. Honestly, me myself, I was kind of pushing for Darrell versus Groves, but Badu Jack versus Darrell. I mean, I'm not overly excited about this. I won't tell a lie because I think this is kind of like this is a mismatch, and
It is.
I believe Darrell is gonna have fun beating on Badu Jack this fight.
It's gonna get ugly. Like it's gonna get real ugly, dude. It really. I feel it's gonna get ugly for Badu Jack, man. I just, man, those guys over at the money team, man, they.
How did how, but how do they keep getting chances though? Like, I mean, I understand it's
Al
like,
Heyman.
yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Like, let's look at the deal all of a sudden. I mean, not all of a sudden, but let's look. This is a Floyd fighter against a Heyman fighter. So is this a formula of what's to come?
Potentially.
Yeah, potentially, yeah. Because he re-up with Showtime as well. So, if you look at it, you got two Heyman guys going at it April 4th on CBS and Adonis and Stevenson taking on Saki Obika. You know what I'm saying? So, it is a thing to look forward to in these fights. And, Al Heyman and Floyd throwing their fighters a bone and saying, you know what? I think it's kind of a cash out. So, because I look forward to, Jalen Love getting a title shot sometime in the near future. Floyd has to realize that his fighters aren't up to his expectations. At least most of them. Mickey Bay is a different
Yeah, I was gonna
topic,
say
and I think he
Mickey's.
got to go ahead, JG.
I was gonna say yeah, Mickey's probably the best. He is the best of Floyd's fighters.
And
Hold
then
on,
Pearson, and
hold
then Pearson,
on.
and then Pearson.
I was just gonna say.
Didn't Pearson struggle with Leonardo Tyner?
I think he had a rough fight with Turner. I think he won it though, but he had a rough fight
He
with him.
got
But
dropped, didn't he? He got dropped because remember me, you, and CJ. We was in the group message. We was like commentating on the fight, as it was going on
right,
and whatnot. And he had a tough fight, but he young though. Him and Bay are the most talented guys over there at TMT. But
right, I
like I
agree.
said, Floyd. I think he's just throwing his fighters a bone. I think he's loyal to him, but he definitely has to re up in talent wise to really become a force in the promotion game. Because even though he has Al Heyman in his corner, Floyd is a boss. Whatever he likes to do things his way. So I'm pretty sure he
Um,
gonna.
in that fight, they say Pearson got dropped in the sixth round, and the fight it ended as a split decision originally, but they overturned it because Pearson he failed the post fight drug test, so it turned to a no contest instead of a split decision.
Okay, well,
Mm.
I kind of thought Tanner. I kind of thought Tanner won that fight, I believe, or it might have been a draw. But it is what it is. We gonna get these matchups, and Anthony Durrell getting his easy defense because he had two tough fights with Bika. So I can't criticize Anthony for taking this fight. He's been through a lot in general. So a little soft fight in the ring ain't gonna hurt nobody.
Okay. Now, now a fight I kind of want to touch on the Jamel Charlo versus Vanes Martirosyan. And that's in my opinion, like I mentioned on my video, it's an interesting fight. It's a good fight. It's a good fight for boxing because I feel it's a good styles clash. But to be honest, I was pumped up to see Jamel Charlo versus Demetrius Andrade, but for some reason, Mr. Andrade he makes a million videos about how Canelo's a bitch and how he's better than the Charlos. They're both bums, but since they're bums, why are you so reluctant to fight them?
Well, hey, you know what we can do now? We can turn this segment to a duck goose since we talking about Mr. Andrade. You know what I'm saying? Might as well. Um, since everybody on, I like Andrade. You know how I feel about him as a fighter, but
Hey,
a duck is a
I like him as a fighter as well, but I mean, to the type of stuff he's doing is blatant ducking. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I say, okay, that's like us. We have we have a reliable source. Am I right?
yeah, yeah. We
Okay.
do.
Now, when the fight was announced, did I or did I not tell you guys that my source told me that that fight wasn't gonna happen? I think it was like 2 months ahead of time before
Yeah,
You were
before
right.
it even happened.
Stuff like that.
that was the Dave Chappelle. That was weeks ago, motherfucker. That was one of those moments.
Yeah.
But yeah, you definitely
But
called it
so
right when everybody was breaking the story. Like maybe a couple of days after you were saying how Boo Boo was pretty much trying to get out of it. Yeah, you definitely did.
yep. Because I
and
argued you up and down and that he wasn't gonna do it because I thought
right.
he wasn't, but shit, he made me look like
Made you
whatever.
like
But
Boo Boo the fool.
yeah, That pun was intended to Demetrius Andrade.
But
I don't know, man. I still like him as a fighter, and I still think he will beat Jamel. It'll be a close fight, but I'm tired of fighters doing that talking outside of the ring. You know what I'm saying?
right, exactly.
At least at least like some of these fighters, they might get their ass whooped, but at least they get in the ring and fight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got a lot of motherfuckers that be doing this talking and stuff. It's easy to talk shit in front of a camera when you ain't got to fight the motherfucker.
Definitely, and that's what I
The
saw
same
today.
thing I've been saying.
I mean, when I saw that video of him, of Boo Boo calling out Laura and pretty much thanking Charlo for taking the Vanes fight, it didn't make a lot of sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, it makes a lot of sense that you're calling out Laura, but the fact that you're saying that Charlo took a higher risk to fight somebody that's not you, that makes no sense to me.
Yeah, man. That's just
Basically,
kind of he did.
hey, I kid you not. That statement there, and like I was telling the guy on social media when we was talking about that, I said that statement there speaks volumes as to what type of fighter he is. So you mean to tell me you're not willing to take on dangerous fights because, oh well, if it's not for a belt, then why take a dangerous fight? Come on now. I mean,
Hey,
what kind of what is that?
okay, let me ask you a question. JG, he said that Vance Martirosian is a tougher fight for Jermell Charlo than he himself is.
He said it was a bigger risk.
Right.
But the way he said it, it was almost like, you could have possibly won the title, and now you're taking a riskier fight. That's
Right.
pretty much what he said. And the way I look at it is, he thought that Vanes was, he thinks that that's a riskier fight than him fighting Charlo. And to me, that doesn't make any sense. Because if that's a fight that you wanted, that's the fight that you wanted. You wouldn't have said that.
Damn, that's stupid. That got me over here confused, dude, because that's got to be one of the dumbest damn statements I've ever been told a fighter said. So basically, you saying that another fighter is a tougher challenge than you are, and you beat the fighter that the dude is fighting.
Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Thank you.
That's like Jamie Foxx and Horrible Bosses, man. He priced himself out of a big money, in the scenes where he be like, all right, I give you 50,000, and then they say what? And he say I can take 5,000. That's like dumb as shit.
All right. You know what? Hey, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give everybody a little audio of this of Android.
Yeah, do that because I haven't heard the interview yet.
Okay. Turn the volume up. Here we go.
Alright, so
Can y'all hear?
Yeah, I can
Yep.
just high pitched voice say.
I don't know, 10 o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
Today, right? Vanes Martirosian and Jamal Charlo are fighting now. I had a contract to fight Jamal Charlo. Instead, he went that route. I think it's dumb because now you're fighting a dangerous opponent, right? For no title. At least if you hadn't fought me, just say, just giving your hopes up, putting your hopes high, you had a chance to fight for a title and maybe win a title. Now you're going against
All right, you can stop it right there, Mike.
title, a dangerous fighter. That
Say it again.
I said you can stop it right there. That's just stupid right there.
Exactly.
That's just stupid as fuck. How he gonna fight somebody that don't want to sign a contract? How you gonna fight somebody that don't want to sign a contract?
Right.
Move on to the next subject, man. That motherfucker just sounds stupid as hell. Man, I'm sorry. I ain't trying to be unprofessional or nothing. That's just stupid. I done heard some stupid shit, man. And that's at the top of the list.
See,
He just passed Adrian Broner.
I keep that's my point exactly. Like when I mention him, I say like people argue me all the time. Oh well, you biased against him. No, it's not about me being biased against him. It's about me seeing through facades. Like I tell everybody, when he get on camera, he swears he's the biggest, the baddest, the toughest of all time. But when it's time to go sit at the table and negotiate a fight with a fighter who's not a come forward straight brawler, you don't want to take the fight.
Oh my goodness, that's the dude. You just don't know how baffled I am over here. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. I
Exactly.
swear, that's got to be the dumbest shit a boxer has ever said. I'm pretty sure it's some dumb shit, but he just said that he took a fight. Jamel took a fight, a more riskier fight, fighting Martirosyan than he would be him. But you wasn't fucking willing to sign the contract. That's why he took the fight with Vanis Martirosyan.
Exactly.
Man, sit your ass down, Demetrius.
Right. He get the sit the fuck down award of the day.
He get the donkey of the day, the donkey of the day award. He get the Adrian Broner of the year award. Man, just something, man. He just
The
man,
Adrian Broner of the year.
He get the Rick James award.
this
That's what he
motherfucker,
get.
man, dude, for real, he really do sound stupid when he talk. Let me
See,
stop, man, because I like Demetrius. You just making me. I ain't never heard nothing that stupid, man. Let's go on to the
And
next topic.
if you actually see the video, it looked like that commercial where the dude trying to sell you college, Everest College in the
oh
parking lot.
wow, yeah, dude.
Hey, you know who I would love to see interview him though. For real, I would love to see JG just sit there with the mic in his face and ask some questions though, and you see JG's reaction and shit to the answers and shit. That shit would just be funny as hell.
You know what? Now, I'll say this. Me, honestly, maybe I'm a little biased on this one, but I'll say I think it'd be funny to see me interview him, especially in person, because I can see him now. I mean, man, why are you talking to me like that? But anyways,
Because
we're gonna change the script. Another fight, Mr. Adonis Stevenson choosing to fight Sakio Bika. As I mentioned earlier on my video, it should be a good fight, and I believe it will be good. But this is not the fight that us as fight fans were looking for. The main thing is this. It's kind of like what I try to get from a lot of these fighters. I try to understand this, but okay. Now I understand Al Heyman is your advisor. So do y'all mean to tell me Al Heyman tells you, you know what? Don't take that fight. That fight is too dangerous. The hell with that. Fight this guy. I'll let you fight Tennessee State instead of going up against Auburn.
man, I don't know what it is though.
Huh?
I don't know what it is, but this fight suck. Nothing against Sakio Bika, but damn, how many chances he gonna get? Shit, he like goddamn. I don't know, man. He a good fighter, but man, Adonis Stevenson need his ass whooped too, cause nobody wants to see that fight. Nobody wants. That's gonna be an ugly fight if he don't knock him out, cause you know how Bika rough and shit, and Bika fucking around knock Stevenson out.
Hey, you know what? Honestly, believe it or not, I think that will be like the best thing that could happen for the light heavyweight division.
I wish that he would just, pretty much say, you know what, I've already won this title. I want to chill, and I want to chill and be champion. Like I don't want to unify. I just want to, hold on to this belt, hold on to this trinket, and not test myself.
Well, I tell him to
don't wanna
retire,
be-
then he can still hold on to it. I think when he retire, he can take it to this house and put it in his trophy case and walk around with it. You know what I'm saying? We don't need no active fighter talking about some way. I just want to sit on my title. That's no, man. No, man. Man. These fighters we about to lose some man. These fighters about to hate us, man. We keep talking about the shit, man. Don't ever give that advice, JG, man, because oh no, don't do that, because he'll take that shit up and just will eat that shit up, man.
I'm just saying that's what he's doing. I'm not saying that I agree with it. I'm just saying he might as well just go on ahead and say that's what he want to do, because that's what he's doing.
Right.
I just tell him to retire, man, and take that belt with you and let somebody else, let some real fighter fight for it or something. Give it to Sergey or fucking somebody.
To me, that's another sit down award to me, because honestly, I'm looking at this Bika fight. Yeah, Bika is tough. It's not gonna be super easy. I mean, let's just be real. Bika's lost a lot of title fights, man. This is a fight to make Stevenson. It's to keep him active and to keep him with that title. Let's just be real about it.
Yeah, that's true, because Beacon lost to Calzaghe, Ward. He lost to Darrell.
He done lost a shitload of title fights.
But
Right.
has he ever won a title?
Hey,
Oh,
but
he
you know
beat
what? But
he beat
also
Golovkin.
something to say
He
about
beat
Beaker. Now Beaker do have quite a few upsets on his hands as well. But I mean, like I say, I think I think those days are behind him though.
Hey, you know what? I feel what you said. This might be a good thing for Beaker to win to beat Stevenson. As much as Stevenson is in my doghouse, both of the guys are with Al Hammond. So shit, I don't see what the real winner is. You know what I'm saying? Other than them being able to call themselves champion, but Beaker hold that damn title hostage too, cause he never really won the championship other than when he beat Pyramid. I think it
Manfredo.
was for the vacant. Yeah, the vacant title a couple years ago. So he'll sit on that title too. Or so I don't know, man. It just need to be a non-Al Heyman fighter or a fighter that's under Al Heyman with balls and say, you know what, Al, just give me the money, but I want to fight the best guys. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Because
I mean,
you know,
you know what? And the crazy part about it, Al Heyman has that type of fighter on his in his stable, and I mean, the fight I'm talking about is Thurman for that instance because Thurman is a type, as he say, he been beating and knocking down doors to get these fights, these top notch guys, and Heyman finally got him this fight with Robert Guerrero, and and don't get me wrong, I understand the excitement from Keith Thurman's point of view. I definitely understand it, but what I kind of look at, I kind of look at the flip side too. Why did it take him this long to get you this type of fight?
well, I'm not gonna. I don't want to defend Thurman like too much but we see what he was when he was on ESPN Friday Night Fight. Like I stated in the post earlier, he wasn't what he was now.
Right.
He didn't prove leaps and bounds. You know what I'm saying? Because that mother, he was just a slugger. And I remember Dan Rayfield used to dog his ass. I ain't never
Yes,
dog him.
he did.
He
Hey,
used to,
referee used to go in on him. Yes, he did.
yeah, and he was with Al Heyman back then. He was just like, man, he just a slugger. When he step up, he gonna get, knocked out. Now he all on his jock. Can't get enough of Thurman. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. It is an interesting question. Why is he just now stepping up? Because I'm pretty sure at way Al Hammond be dishing out money to these fighters, it was a fighter that would have took that payday and got in the ring with Thurman. But hey, he's fighting now. I guess that's all that matters.
Right.
Man, let's be real. You know why? I mean, to me, now this is just my opinion, and somebody can agree with me, they can disagree. I don't care. I think they be slowing him up until Floyd is on his way out the door. Now he gonna step him up. That's just what I think.
I feel the same way.
Why do you think that is though? Do you think they grooming him to be the next, I guess, welterweight African American champ? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't want to put race in it, but I'm saying,
Yeah, he was keeping them off Floyd ass. That's what they was
Right.
doing.
Exactly. And that's what I honestly believe that. And like I say, hey, everybody know I got the utmost respect for Mayweather's boxing skills and all that other good stuff. But you're not gonna tell me that okay, Keith Thurman, upcoming welterweight, willing to fight any and everybody, but nobody is knocking at his doors. And then he calls out Floyd Mayweather. So when he called out Floyd Mayweather, then you really try to slow him down. Like, okay, you know what? No. No, we don't need you fight Mayweather. You fight somebody else. I'm not saying Mayweather is afraid of him. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the advisor advised against it. Is what it's looking like.
but you can also look at it as a play devil advocate. They could have kept him away from Floyd because Floyd could have potentially ruined him. Like I don't
Yeah,
know, Floyd
true.
tricky man.
It's two-way
Floyd
street.
looked like, huh?
Well,
I said it's a
I
two-way
mean,
street.
That's
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying. Floyd
exactly. Either
Floyd
way, it's not
Floyd could have
good.
easily ruined him. You know what I'm saying? Floyd could have easily ruined him, whooped his ass, took his confidence, and you'd have been like, "Where Keith Thurman at?" Well, you know how a forgotten fighter. That's what you've been doing your next video on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's a double, you know what I'm saying? It's a two-way street, like you said,
Right.
man. And I like Keith Thurman as much as the next person. But his fight with Robert Guerrero gonna tell us a lot, if he's hype or he's the real deal, you know what I'm saying? Because I got a bad feeling about this fight. Not that he'll lose it, but just that people underestimate Robert Guerrero, man.
I'm gonna tell you what, Guerrero gonna be in his ass. I mean, whether or not he stops Guerrero or he can over 12 rounds he can beat him. I don't know, but I tell you what, I know Guerrero gonna be there. Tell you that much.
Yep, he gonna fight dirty, and I hope Keith Thurman ready for it because Guerrero will fight you. He'll fight you dirty if you're not good on your inside game and you can't get him off you. He'll mug you all night. Ask Andre Berto, and he tried to do it to Floyd, but Floyd is just Floyd. He did it to a guy I can't pronounce his name. JG, you know how to pronounce his
Camera
name. Yeah, Camel guy. So he got a track record of dogging the shit out of his opponents.
You know what? What I will say about this fight with Thurman and Guerrero. Guerrero, to me, kind of already played his hand. I don't know if y'all saw the press conference. He said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, hey, just do me a favor and don't run. Don't run away from me. Don't use no ring, no lateral movement. Just stand there and fight with me." So you basically already admitting if Thurman boxes, you're gonna lose.
I don't know. Because Guerrero can box himself. I don't know who the better
Guerrero
boxer
can
between the two
box.
is.
But when was the last time Guerrero actually went out there to showcase that? What it was like when he was a 130 pounder?
Maybe 135. He did it a little bit.
Probably.
He did it a little bit against Aiden, didn't he? Salik, whatever dude name is,
Yeah.
Who?
Aiden.
Salik Aiden. He did it a little bit against him.
No. He didn't box Aiden. He bullied Selchuk Aiden. He bullied him.
But he not from the early on though, because I think the first 4 rounds were competitive, and then he took over. He took over later. But I'm saying he can set up his shots and do that. I don't know, man. I just think it's gonna be a tough fight, man. For real. I think that Keith Thurman he might get dropped in this fight.
Hey, I definitely think it's a tough fight for Thurman, and like you say, I mean, you took your hats for him for both guys taking this fight because Thurman is looked at as one of the boogeymans of the 147-pound division, and as we know, Robert Guerrero is the type who, he's known for that. He's known for that chin because he took some hellacious shots at welterweight and keeps coming.
Yeah, he can take a shot,
So like with that said, both guys are feared and revered by their fellow pupils. So with that said, hey, like I say, it should damn sure be an interesting fight.
Yep, I'm looking forward to it. So we'll break that down when we get closer. But hey, that's definitely a fight I cannot wait for, and I'll be tuned in. And ready to go when they're ready.
Okay, now to kind of the switch gears a little bit and kind of get on some events that's going to happen this week. So first and foremost, we got excuse me, we have Friday night fights where they have the heavyweights for Boxino. My early thoughts and take on that is I think it's good for the heavyweight division, and I'm definitely loving the direction that boxing as a whole has been. Like they're kind of like leaning back toward the heavyweight division being one of the big money making divisions again, which is a true bonus. But on the flip side, I mean, I've heard of one of the guys on the Boxino tournament, but the rest of the guys are like relative unknowns to me. But like I say, but before Friday hits, as we all do, we all study some film, go check the guys out, try to get some tendencies and some weaknesses, strengths, things of that sort. Try to basically get a feel for fighters. So we'll all do that. But like I say, overall, I think it's good for the heavyweight division. I really do, because when the heavyweight division is important in the sport of boxing, the popularity is at an all-time high. Because believe it or not, no matter how great Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, Gennady Golovkin, Andre Ward. No matter how great the smaller guys, Naoya Inoue and Roman Gonzalez and all the rest of them, Rigondeaux, no matter how great they are, the heavyweights always take. The heavyweights are always more popular because of it's overall boxing is the theater of the unexpected, but with the heavyweights at any time. Oh, good night. What a knockout. And people love knockouts. So that's why people really love the heavyweight division. But what you gotta say, JG?
I definitely agree with you because like I'll just take something for example that just happened recently when Wilder won the title. You know, it was big. It's big for the U.S. Because see now people that I know don't know anything about boxing. They definitely know who Deontay Wilder is, and you know what I'm saying. Like it's big. You know, like just being able to build the heavyweight division and get people to recognize who these contenders and who's coming up is definitely a great thing. Like we talked about the other day, I don't know any of the guys that were named, but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what they bring to the table because I mean right now the heavyweight division is heating up, and I remember saying this sometime last year that I I think that the heavyweight division is back, and I thought that ESPN was doing a great job of. I think when they showed the Stavern
Areola.
Areola fight, I thought that they did a very good job of and then I think that they did a Klitschko fight too. They've done a good job of actually focusing on the heavyweight division. So, I mean, we'll see, man. I mean, I'm looking forward to. I mean, not only breaking these guys down, but actually seeing them live and seeing what they do.
Agreed. Big cool.
Like what y'all said, the heavyweight division for boxing. Well, boxing needs the heavyweight division to be the most prolific division and the most relevant division in the sport. Like I said, who doesn't love big guys slugging it out, or in chess matches trying to outbox and outthink one another. You love the knockout, you love the home run or whatever you want to say that analogy, and that's what the heavyweight division gives you. We need heavyweight fighter. Well, definitely U.S. We need more than just Wilder. As the face of American boxing, because you always want options and different guys you can pick and choose from that can represent the country in a big way. But we need heavyweight division as a whole to come back to the forefront of boxing and to have competitive matchups, not just waiting in line for a Klitschko shot and now waiting in line for a Wilder shot. We need these fighters to do it the old school way and earn their title shot by beating the Povetkin's and the Perez and all these other guys on the come up, Fury, Chisora to a certain extent, David Hay, so we just need the heavyweight division to be back at the forefront to carry boxing because, like I said, like you said, Floyd and Manny are great, but they nearing the end of their careers as well as Miguel Cotto, so. We need Wilder to continue to develop as well as Klitschko to continue to win, so we can have that super fight, and then whoever wins that fight can welcome some more worthy challengers to continue to have fresh matchups and take it into the future.
As much as I like Derek Chisora, as much as I like him, Chisora is literally starting to become just a litmus test for guys. It's like
He the Gabe Rosado of the heavyweight division. That's not a diss. That's not a diss. That's the truth.
No, it's not a diss. But
Like Sakio Bika is the Gabe Rosado of the super middleweight and now the light heavyweight division. I'm just being. Hey, Gabe, you see this? That's not the truth, man. You look in the mirror. You didn't fault these guys, but you came up short. There's nothing disrespectful. Same as you, Sakio.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you keeping it real.
right.
But I guess we need him though. We need Chisora. Even though,
Yeah.
what I'm saying, every time he step up to a big fight, lose or
He,
he somehow get counted out.
he the lovable loser. He the lovable loser. You know what I'm saying? Like I love that dude, but you know what, man? He lost another one. But still I like his personality. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know, dude.
But let me see. What's next is Arthur Abraham versus Paul Smith 2. Now, we start this one off with the last fella. Go ahead, be cool.
Man, I ain't gonna have it drawn out like we did Monday because I said something, but I think Paul Smith gonna win. I think he gonna outwork him. I think he needs to go to the body early and often. He still needs to be aware of Arthur Abraham's right hand because he kind of explodes unexpectedly sometimes, and he still has the big power, but he's a little long in the tooth. He's nearing the end of his career. Paul Smith is, definitely rejuvenized after, his close outing with Abraham in their first fight to being that close to being a champion. I expect him to do everything he can to win the fight, and hopefully it's no funny business with the judges. And they give whoever the deserved winner, the decision. But I think Paul Smith wins a
Wishful
close
thinking
unanimous
now, bro.
decision. Huh?
I said wishful thinking now. Hey,
Yeah, well,
I miss Paul Williams too.
well, hey, you never know, but you know, I think Paul Smith wins a close but clear unanimous decision, probably 8-4, 9-3, something like that, and he finally realizes his dream as a champion.
Okay. Something, something I heard from Paul Smith. Paul Smith came out and said that Arthur Abraham is old, and he's going to press Arthur Abraham more aggressively than last time, and he's looking for a knockout.
You got to be smart.
So, with that being said, usually when fighters go into fights looking for the knockout against a good caliber opponent, they usually catch themselves on the end of the knockout. In
Yep.
this one, I'm just hoping that Smith was just talking to kind of amp Abraham up. But I mean, adjustment wise, Paul Smith can basically do the same thing he did the first fight. Honestly, I mean, the way he fought that fight, he should do that and just add a little more. For Abraham, you have to cut. He has to cut the ring off, corner him, and that's kind of like me and JG. The show that got cut short, we kind of made a little joke, and he said if you've been waiting for Abraham to cut the ring off all this time in his career, um, at the tail end of his career, you shouldn't expect him to do it now. True, and I agree with that. You shouldn't expect it, but on the flip side, he should by now know how to cut the ring off. He should know how to cut the ring off corner Paul Smith to utilize his power to the full capacity that it can be used at. Um,
JG.
in
Um,
regards to the decision,
Oh, no, my bad, Mike. Smooth cat.
let me see. Um, the first fight I picked Abraham by a TKO, and that didn't happen. So this time I'm gonna give Paul Smith the respect he deserves. I got Paul Smith split decision.
okay. I had a chance to after the show that got cut off. I had a chance to rewatch, and I saw some things a little bit different. Um, not totally different, but I saw some more technical things that I could talk about. Where in the first fight, Paul Smith actually came out a little. I'm not gonna say tentative, but like Jarrell said before, he came out like like he's not used to title fights, so he kind of gave a little bit more respect. And then once the fight wore on, he realized, oh, I can fight with this guy, and he started going to the body. He started listening to his corner. He started doing effective pressure. Now, I think that what Paul Smith has to do is he has to back Abraham up like he was doing, because when he was backing him up, what Abraham did was he used his high guard, and when he used his high guard, he would flash the jab and then he would go to the body. I think that Paul Smith has to do that a lot more. And once he does that, it's gonna open up the right hand for him. So I think that Paul Smith very easily could walk through Abraham, not like knock him out, but he could definitely beat him definitively. And what Abraham did too, I guess, woo some judges, was he used his power as far as, like, he didn't necessarily have to land shots. Like, a lot of the shots that he was throwing at Paul Smith, he blocked, but it gave the illusion that he was actually, overpowering him and hitting him a lot harder, or affecting him a lot more than what he was. So I think that really whoever can back whoever up probably is going to win this fight. But I'm going to go with Paul Smith, unanimous decision. I think he makes this easy this time.
Okay. Well, as you guys see, Colossal Boxing Talk unanimously selects Paul Smith this go around. Okay, now the next guy, the next fight, the the main event of the weekend, where you have Gennady Golovkin versus Martin Murray, and let's shoot the ball back to JG. What do you feel both guys need to do in this one to be successful and to be victorious?
I think that I think that it sounds funny, but I think that Murray has to do a similar game plan as I was just talking about. He's going to have to accept what he's going to have to do is he's going to have to pump the jab to keep Golovkin off of him, and he's going to have to try and make Golovkin fight backwards. He's going to have to try and do something that nobody has been able to really pull off, and like I said, make him fight backwards. And yeah, he's gonna have to outwork Golovkin if that's even possible. He's gonna have to just keep pumping the jab, and try and make it so that Golovkin can't really get any power on the shots when he does return fire, if you know what I mean. Like, he's gonna have to effectively work against Golovkin. Like, his offense is gonna have to be a defense to me, because if Murray is backed up like he was against who's the guy that we were talking about the last time he fought in your
Stern?
Yeah, Stern. In his fight with Stern a couple of times was able to push him back, and he put up the high guard. Can't do that against Golovkin because he has such a great left hook to the body, and he's perfected it. So he can't afford to move backwards in this fight. And I think that what Golovkin has to do is pretty much Golovkin has to do what Golovkin does, and that's control his fight with his footwork. Not too many guys can do what Golovkin does, and he does it well. He leads the dance with his feet. That's half the battle right there. And then he pretty much walks you into the trap that he wants you to go into. So, I mean, that's what I think both guys have to do well.
Be cool.
Well, I'm with JG. I believe this in every fight. All fighters should use their jab constantly to set up offense, to use it as a defensive mechanism. I think that Murray has the jab, spin Golovkin away from his strong hand. He got power on both hands, but I'd rather get hit by the right than the left of Golovkin. So I would, spin him toward his right, step to.
Wait a minute. You said you had to do what?
I'd rather get hit by the right than the left hook than the left hand. That's just me. He got power in both hands, but you gotta pick your poison. You're gonna get hit regardless. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You rather get hit by the right.
Man. I don't think I want to pick my poison that way.
Well, he fighting, so he gonna either run all night or he gonna be a man and fight. So that's what I'm saying. He gotta,
He
he
need to
gotta.
fight like John Ruiz.
Well, shit, I hope not, but you know, but nah, he need to step to his left, and try to circle, Golovkin and keep Golovkin off. He need to also fight at range and try to get Golovkin to overreach and get him out of position to where he can attack and catch him maybe off balance, where it might look more effective than what it really is. Because judges, they score fights fluky nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. I ain't gonna say he need a miracle to win because I don't want to put Golovkin on that like godlike fighter, status. But I don't see how he gonna win, man. I don't. I thought I did a while ago, but I'm a believer in Golovkin. Golovkin has great footwork, great accuracy, precision, and timing. And shit, his chin hasn't shown weakness yet. Maybe Golovkin can do himself a favor. Maybe look bad on purpose a little bit so he can get some of these top fighters in the ring with him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I think he gonna win probably eighth round KO or something like that.
Okay. Like I say, Murray, in my opinion, his first Murray has to smother Golovkin, and kind of like JG mentioned, he has to get Golovkin uncomfortable and like force him backwards. But while forcing him backwards, then you got to kind of worry about what Golovkin is going to throw while stepping back. Because just because you're forcing him back, that doesn't necessarily mean that it doesn't mean that you're going to offset the things that he's going to do. But now if Murray could kind of like press into him, press him, then force him back in that manner, then Murray can have some success. But like I say, my keys to Murray: force Golovkin to fight off the back foot, like JG said. Second, also, always keep your jab pumping. Keep the jab pumping. And last but not least, no, I got two more. Do not use the high guard because the high guard Golovkin will find holes in the high guard. Even though I know that's Murray's defense, but Murray, if you're gonna use it, you have to use it quickly. Don't just stand like this for a period of time because Golovkin's gonna come around, go to the body, hit you with uppercuts, straight right hands. He's just gonna he's gonna look to put it all together. So, and last but not least, stay off the ropes by any means. Don't get on the ropes. And what I noticed, and I mentioned it on my breakdown video for the fight, that Murray got on the ropes quite a few times against Stern, and Stern he doesn't have the boxing IQ of Golovkin, so he didn't take advantage of those situations like Gennady Golovkin. Excuse me. Like Gennady Golovkin will. But overall, Murray's a solid fighter. In my opinion, one of the best middleweights, top 4, top 5 middleweight in the world. And I believe he's gonna try. He's gonna give a hell of an effort. I believe he's gonna try hard. But I believe Golovkin is gonna be too much for him. And I got Golovkin getting him out of there in the 8th round with a mean left hook to the body. I think he's gonna drop Murray, and Murray ain't gonna get up. But overall, I'm like, that's my prediction. But on the flip side, hopefully, after this fight, we can get Golovkin versus Cotto, Golovkin versus Quillen, Golovkin versus like somebody like that. We need these guys to fight each other.
Man, Quillen ain't fighting him, dog. He pretty much made that clear. We interviewed him.
Right.
not to bring up the guy name because he just now coming back, but I know you saying he should smother Murray should smother Golovkin's punches or smother him in general. Maybe he can do that successfully and win the fight, but the only guy I see that can do that and smother,
Ward.
It is
yeah,
SOG.
yeah, because he's supremely talented. He not just gonna be smothering you just to be, you know what I'm saying? Dude can do it pretty much all except punch. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only fight I see that can successfully beat him that way. He can beat him in multiple faster ways, but I'm saying that way specifically, I can. That's the only fight I see that can actually do it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see Quillen or Cotto or Andy Lee or Murray or Jacobs or anybody beating Golovkin. No.
Hey, I agree, and I feel like this. I feel that now that's another reason why I'm kind of hoping that these guys go ahead and get in the ring with Golovkin, because the quicker you get in the ring with Golovkin, he's on record as saying, when I clean up the middleweight division, I'm coming for 168.
But I think we can kiss those fights with Cotto and Quillen down the drain, man. I think he's gonna be forced to go up to 168 sooner than he wants to because let's be real about it. Quillen not gonna fight him unless you throw some big money at him. Quillen is not gonna fight him, and then plus, you know, Golovkin is exclusively with HBO. Al Heyman and HBO do not do business together. You know, so we can probably kill that fight. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if Andy Lee beat Quillen, that'll be one step closer to him unifying, you know, the division. But I don't think he's gonna fight Cotto either. So I'm not holding my breath for those fights to happen. So you know, I'm not trying to rush a war fight, but maybe he need to
And,
just, I don't
and,
know.
and the thing that sucks is that I know somebody who would fight him. Chavez would fight him. But the thing is, like you brought up the whole HBO thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Chavez with Heyman now, right?
Right.
Yeah, Heyman just took over.
Chavez will fight him. Chavez is one of the only guys who will step in there with him. I really believe that.
A fight that might could be interesting later on this year or maybe early next year if he continues to, you know, get better is Danny Jacobs, you know what I'm saying? Or Lemieux, and you also got Canelo, but Canelo little, man. Canelo little and
Nah,
shit.
Canelo ain't little,
No,
man.
Canelo not little.
In
Canelo
height, he
big
look.
blocking.
In height, I'm just saying in height, man. Good luck.
I was gonna say he's a big boy. Canelo bigger
Yeah.
than GG body wise.
I'm not talking body wise, obviously. I'm just saying, man. Like he gonna be a short middleweight, man.
Damn all that, because Montel Jordan was a short lightweight, man. If you can fight, you can
I mean,
fight.
like heavyweight.
Yeah, light heavyweight. Did I say light? What did I say?
Of course.
You're a lightweight.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, light heavyweight.
I'm not saying he can't have beat.
Because
I'm
man,
not saying he can't.
Cotto's a short everything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
if you can fight, you can fight. And Canelo is like damn near 180 tall, like fight night. So, I mean, I don't know.
I'm not saying I know if you can fight, you can fight. I'm just saying like who can really challenge, you know, Golovkin at middleweight. That's what I'm trying to think.
Nobody. I mean, but it is what I mean. He's trying to fight the best, man. I mean,
No, I'm
Right.
not criticizing him. I'm not criticizing him. It just, you know, people, you know how you come to the realization about the Pacquiao Mayweather situation. You just get tired of trying to beat down the door about it and hope it happens.
You mentioned
You
that
know, I'm
name.
just saying, Quillen not gonna fight him, Cotto not gonna fight him, and we just talking up fights that's not gonna happen.
well, that's kind of like Andre Ward. Ain't nobody gonna beat him at 168.
He need to move up too. He need to move up to 75 or fight or him and Golovkin meet, but they kind of like Andre Ward has no excuse why he's still at 168 because he didn't beat pretty much everybody there's out there unless you want to say he want to fight Andre and Anthony Durrell, but I don't know what that does to his resume. You know what I'm saying?
I think he's waiting for Golovkin.
He is waiting for Golovkin.
He gonna be waiting then. Shit, he gonna
And
be.
you know what? now, some I'll say is, believe it or not, as much as I respect Andre Ward, I think it's a mistake for him to kind of be
on the shelf.
to look at Golovkin the way he's doing it, because I mean he has this like sense in his head that like Golovkin is afraid of him is what he's really thinking. But I mean I think it's kind of dangerous to go into a fight with a guy like Golovkin with that mindset.
I don't know. When I look at Andre Ward as a fighter, I just look at a dude like he just don't give a fuck. Like, he just don't care. Whether it's Golovkin, whether it's, I don't know how he would fare in light heavyweight. I think he probably go up there and dominate everybody up there too. Maybe not Sergey, but I just look at it like he don't overlook nobody, but he's so confident in his abilities, to execute the game plan that's created for, you know, whoever his opponent is. I just think that in the ring, he kind of he just nasty in the ring. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that he overlooks Golovkin or thinks Golovkin is scared of him. I think he respects him and knows what he would be going up against. But he's seen it all, just like Golovkin seen it all. But it's just like, what do you do better? Is Golovkin's style of his fight at the top or better than what Ward does, and vice versa? I think Ward's what he does it better than what Golovkin does. Not to slight Golovkin, if that makes any sense. I think we more sure of what Ward has done against top competition than we are with Golovkin because nobody's willing to face him. So it's still that unknown of how Golovkin would fare against somebody that's not afraid of him, if that makes sense or whatever.
True. You know what? Another point I kind of touch on with them, also something that definitely it can't be like overlooked, or like swept under the rug is when you spend as much time out of the ring as Andre Ward did. I mean, you can. I know he said he was in the gym and he was still working and all the other good stuff, but it's not the same as getting out there on that stage and fighting. So that's like I've ran into a few casuals who tell me, "Oh, smooth that. Well, how come Andre Ward don't write out his first fight? Why he just don't go fight Golovkin?" And I told him, I said, "Well," I asked him, I said, "Okay, do me a favor. Now, what you do? Grab a steak and go to the jungle and cut your arm and cut the steak and tell me what animal is gonna attack you first." So when I asked them that, they was like, "Oh, I don't know." I said, "You know why you don't know? Because you gonna have a shitload of animals coming after you, because they're gonna be trying to get the steak in you. So, better words, you don't after a layoff like that, you don't come back and be like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna fight Gennady Golovkin right now, because I mean, honestly, I feel after this layoff, if he gets into the ring right now, I'm talking about first fight back with Gennady Golovkin. Oh wee, I,
I
I
don't know, man.
honestly,
I don't know.
hey, I can see that fight going real bad for him.
I don't know, man. Like, I think Andre Ward is like a special talent. I think he the type that I
Almost
wouldn't.
definitely, he's
I
special.
wouldn't.
I mean,
I wouldn't.
anytime your last loss was when you was 12 years old, you hella special.
I wouldn't advise him to take a fight with Golovkin or any top guy off the bat. But I'm saying, shit, motherfucker won't do it, and he think he can do it. Then I think he one of those athletes that can come back after a while and be like, okay, and shake it off. Maybe give him a couple rounds to adjust. Even though I wouldn't play around with Golovkin like that. That's like, sticking your hand in a tiger cage and daring it to,
Right.
daring it to bite
That's
you.
like
It's just,
holding steak and then putting your arm.
yeah, and once he clamped down on you, it's like, oh well, I fucked up now.
It's been
But
one.
yeah, so I don't know, man. I think they should fight though. But I don't want to rush no fight because I think it needs the right promotion and Golovkin he's entitled to, clean out the division. Whether he's allowed to do that or not, it remains to be seen. But I'm highly skeptical of him being able to call himself the unified, you know, middleweight champion of the world, which is a shame because it's not his fault that he was blessed with, what he was blessed with and guys don't want to fight him. So that's the bad thing about boxing, man. It kind of affects it kind of
It's
affects
watered down.
it kind of affects the legacy of a fighter, even though we won't judge him like that. You know, you still got casuals or just haters that gonna say, well, Golovkin can't be an all time great middleweight because he didn't fight X, Y, and Z. Well, X, Y, and Z didn't want to sign a contract.
Right. XYZ wanted no parts of him.
So that's why he can't, and I don't know, man. It's just a lot of as great as the moves Al Heyman has been doing, he still got some dirty shit in mind, and he's locking up every network, which I'm not complaining about, but he's about to hold titles hostage and everything, and he know what he's doing about avoiding Golovkin and whatnot, and I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just kind of frustrating still as a boxing fan.
You know what? I definitely agree with you. But I'm gonna say this: we kind of running out of time, so we gonna have to cut this one short, ladies and gentlemen. We hopefully you guys tuned in. Hit the like button for us. Leave comments in the comment section. One of us three individuals will definitely get back to you at our earliest convenience. Hit the subscribe button for Colossal Boxing Talk. We all definitely appreciate the love and support we've been getting from the subscribers, with you guys sharing the videos, commenting, liking them, telling us things that to help us out. Hey, we appreciate all of it. Also, we appreciate all you guys who go over to Facebook and hit the like button on Colossal Boxing Talk, and all the people who went over to Twitter and Instagram and follow us at Colossal CBT. We definitely appreciate all of it. And with that said, Smooth Cat out.
Bit cool out.
JG out.
Peace.
Bye.